Hi, I'm John Ligtenberg, Executive Director for Love Inc. of the Black Hills, and this year we're celebrating 25 years of serving the Black Hills community. And it all started right here. It's July right now, and Love Inc. started with a group of friends that met weekly for breakfast at the Millstone. And so I joined that group. We started forming our articles of incorporation, our bylaws. Week by week, we'd keep working on the ministry of Love Inc. I went and visited another site in Ohio, started working on setting up all the things, meeting with pastors, meeting with community leaders. But our first 6 months, this was our office. Well, by the end of the summer, we had an official office, and it was just 2 doors down at the Rushmore building on West Main Street. We set up our call center, and September 17th, 2001, we took our first call for help. We had volunteers set up to answer calls. We had 10 churches that had said, here's how we can help. Here's hundreds of volunteers that are willing to give what they have to provide services like helping people move, painting homes, different things like that. So this is where it started. We had a tiny little office. We started taking calls, and by our second year, we started a program called Clothe a Kid for School. It was a huge success. Pretty soon we started a program called Cases for Kids, and by 2005, our Life Inc. classes started that are still going on this day. I still remember 2001, we had a little dessert auction at South Canyon Baptist Church just up the road here. 2002, we moved to Piedmont to Reception Hall. I think we had 220 people there for a dinner and dessert. And then 2003, we moved that to the Civic Center and had our very first dessert auction along with the banquet. That's been going for over 22 years now. Just really cool to see how God just step by step grew the ministry of Love Inc., added one part-time staff person, a second, and then finally a third while we were still in this building. Well, by 2013, we didn't realize it, but we were packed in this tiny office. We had our call center, I had myself and 3 part-time staff, and a lot of ministry was happening outside the walls of the office, but it was really constraining us. We weren't looking for a new place, but a new place found us. In 2013, the Boy Scouts called us and said they had a space for us to rent in their building. And so we took this step of faith, a little more rent, but a lot more space, and it was such a blessing for our ministry. Staff were able to have offices where they could meet with people. We had a conference room. We had a call-in center that wasn't being interrupted by other things happening in this building. And so Love Inc.'s ministry began to grow and flourish here. We had downstairs, there's a meeting hall. And so we started inviting area agencies to meet and had regular monthly meetings that continue to go on to this day. Westminster Church was able to start a kitchen ministry that was hosted in the closet downstairs. So this is a big step for us and really a good stepping stone for us for where God would have us go after this. It was around 2016 that a pastor from Sturgis approached us asking, how do we get the Love Inc. ministries happening there? And that's now been happening for 10 years in the Sturgis community and now for several years in the Hill City and Keystone areas. It's pretty cool how when we needed a space, God provided just what we needed for the time and season that we were in. In 2018, we had a vision for starting the Rise Furniture and Decor store with all the furniture that we had started receiving, but we didn't know where we would do that. And I had a list of places that were vacant at the time, and I remember driving up to this place and praying and thinking, and I had notes about each space. And for this space, I said, too big, too expensive. But it wasn't too big for God. He knew what he wanted to do at that time. And so we reached out to the McKees who owned it at that time. They gave us a wonderful deal on the building. We were able to start a major remodel project that went from 2018 through 2020. Through the participation and donations of many businesses and individuals and foundations, we were able to remodel this place and begin a ministry we never had dreamed would be possible. There's so much going on here every day. The meetings that we started on East North Street are now happening monthly. Several groups come here and meet every month. Agencies looking, how can we help our community in more effective ways? There's prayer meetings happening every week. There's men's Bible studies happening here. More than anything, what God has provided here is a tool. It's a facility we can use to continue that mission that started at the Millstone Restaurant 25 years ago, to mobilize local churches to transform lives and communities in the name of Christ.